Shocking, upsetting, even scary. That's how Summit County prosecutor Sherry Bevan Walsh describes her battle with the coronavirus.
And tonight, she talked with Bob Jones about the frightening symptoms she faced and is urging the public to take this virus seriously.
Sherry Bevan Walsh told us she's been taking all the precautions during the pandemic, wearing masks in public, social distancing, and staying away from the prosecutor's office and working mostly from home. She still got COVID-19, and her symptoms were scary.
It's something that we have to take seriously because if you get it, you don't know if you're going to die or if you're going to survive.
For Bevan Walsh, the trouble started in mid-September with a cough, and then the symptoms worsened.
But then I started getting feverish and I started having a lot of other symptoms.
She went to the Twinsburg Cleveland Clinic ER, where doctors noticed another concerning sign.
My oxygen levels were low and they did admit me.
When the oxygen levels improved, she was sent home the next day. But a day after that, the levels dropped again and she went to Cleveland Clinic, Akron General.
For me, the more difficult part was that I had a headache like I've never had in my life.
The prosecutor, who is a breast cancer survivor, spent another day in the hospital before she again returned home, continuing to fight off scary symptoms.
I'm someone who went through chemo for breast cancer 5 years ago, and I didn't feel that bad recovering from my chemo infusions.
In fact, Bevan Walsh says she felt terrible for a couple of weeks.
There were days when I just could not get myself out of bed.
She has no idea how she contracted the coronavirus.
I don't think anyone expects to hear that you actually have it.
Weeks later, she still has some fatigue and shortness of breath and wonders, could she get the virus again, or is she immune?
And when a vaccine comes out, I will be getting the vaccine.
If the prosecutor made a closing argument about her frightening COVID-19 experience, she would urge people to take the virus seriously, especially with cases on the rise in many states.
Over 200,000 people have died, so it is something to worry about.
In Akron, Bob Jones, News 5.